Peace, peace, peace to everyone. How's everybody doing today? Today we're going to talk about the separation on the day of judgment. When everyone is separated into three groups, Quran talks about. We're going to go into the Quran and we're going to look and we're going to examine what we get and the punishments. All right. So let me stop talking and let me start teaching. Let's do this. Share my screen. All right, I hope I got rid of that lag. We up and running, going fast. Make it bigger for you. All right, surely I am a faithful messenger to you, so keep your duty to Allah and obey me. For this I ask you no wage, for my wage falls only on the Lord of the worlds. I seek refuge with God against Satan, the rejected one. All right, the title for today, the three groups and the four gardens of bliss. This is part 1 of the Day of Judgment series. All right. You're going to understand, you're going to know why I have this throne up. This is a throne. This is a chair. All right. A chair is like a throne is like a big, huge chair. So I'm going to let you know why in a minute, why I have this throne up. The agenda, we're going to talk about the forerunners. The three groups, the forerunners, or some translations call it the foremost, or those nearest to God, or those who is brought near to God. The second group is the companions of the right, and the third is the companions of the left. And then we're going to conclude with a message from the ELOHEEM. Quran chapter 56, the event, the great event that humanity should be waiting for, should be working towards. When the event comes to pass, there is no belying its coming to pass. Abasing, some will be abased. Exalted, some will be exalted. Some will be abased, some will be exalted. When the earth is shaking with a shaking, and the mountains are crumbled to pieces, so they are as scattered dust. And you are sorted into three groups. You are three sorts. All right. So the mountains are going to be flat. The earth is going to be totally laid out like a carpet. It's going to be flat. All right. Three classes sorted out. So those on the right, how are those on the right? And those on the left, how wretched are those on the left? And the foremost are the foremost, also called the forerunners, those that are the nearest to the Creator. Let's get into this. First, we're going to talk about the forerunners, or the foremost, or those that are nearest to God. Some of the attributes. They're going to be positioned very near to the Creator. Majority of these people will come from the ancient times. All right. Everybody say we're in the last days. We're in the latter days. Only a small band from the latter days. So most people living in this day and time are not going to be a part of the ones nearest to the Creator. All right. Because I know we think we're evolving and we're becoming closer to God, but we're actually, in this day and time, we're actually far away from the Creator. In the ancient times, we used to communicate. Israelites, we used to communicate with the Creator. We used to communicate with more angels than we communicate with today. So it's going to be a small band in the latter day that's going to be nearest to the Creator. And the foremost, wait, no. Let's look at this. Ban. What is ban? What is ban? Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Consisting of small number of people, usually no more than 30 or 50 persons in all. All right. Like a small little community. And the foremost are the foremost. These are drawn near in gardens of bliss, a multitude from the first, and a small band among those of the latter times. So most of the ones that's going to be nearest to the Creator is going to be the people of old, the people of Abraham time. The people with the most, seem like they had the most messengers, you know. What are they? What's the state of these people? Let's look at them. The forerunners, or the foremost, they're going to be on thrones enwrought, reclining on them, facing each other. So those nearest to God will be on thrones. Thrones equals some type of rulership. They're going to be on thrones facing each other. What else? Now, we're going to go to the book of Revelations, and we're going to understand what these thrones mean, these beings that's going to be on these thrones. And I'm going to give you an example out of the book of Revelations of a group of people that's going to be on those thrones and going to be amongst the ones nearest to the Creator. Revelations 24. I saw thrones. You see how the Quran and the Injil is saying the same thing. I saw thrones on which were seated those who had been given authority to judge. And I saw the souls of those who had been beheaded because of their testimony about Jesus, Isa, and because of the word of God. So these are martyrs of Isa. They had not worshipped the beast or his image, and had not received the mark on their foreheads or their hands. They came to life and reigned with the Messiah 1,000 years. All right. So this is and then it's going to continue. It's going to say this is the first resurrection. So those Isa's followers will take part in the first resurrection. They will be resurrected before the day of judgment, and they will be put on thrones. Okay? They will be on thrones. This is not talking about the Christians today that worship Jesus. This is talking about his immediate followers that was walking around with him and did not lose faith in him being a messenger. Him being a messenger and helped him. They will be on thrones and died for the word of God. They testified that Isa was from God. They testified that Isa was a messenger. No matter how people laughed at them, and they died for the word of God. They didn't worship the beast. They didn't worship the Roman idols. They didn't take the mark. And they'll be on thrones. Behold, the angel said on Mary, Allah giveth thee glad tidings of a word from him. His name will be Messiah, Isa the Messiah, the son of Mary, held in honor in this world and the hereafter, and of those nearest to Allah. So Isa is one of the ones nearest to Allah. And he has a throne. But his followers, his immediate followers have a throne too. When he returns, those that follow him will be of the ones nearest in that group. So the ones nearest to Allah, some of them, these are Israelites. They're priests. I mean, I got more verses, but I don't know. But they're going to be priests of God. They're going to be priests. That means they're doing sacrifices. In Ezekiel, it talks about the Levites. There's a New Jerusalem. Esau's followers, when he was here, all right, will be on thrones ruling for 1,000 years. The ones that was martyred. So whenever Esau comes back, his followers, they're gonna be on thrones. They're gonna be nearest. What would those nearest to Allah get? Esau talked about that wine. He talked about that wine, that good wine. So round about them will go youths, never altering in age. They're not gonna get old. With goblets and ears and a cup of pure drink. They are not affected with headache thereby, nor are they intoxicated. So they're going to be drinking this wine. It's not going to get them drunk. They're not going to get a headache from it, but it's going to be still have the effect of that wine. And youths are going to be serving them. These are the followers of Esau. All right, and the righteous ones. What else are they going to get? They're going to get chicken and fruits that they choose and flesh of fowl that they desire. Fowl is birds. So they're going to get some chicken. Not no fried chicken. Now, that fried chicken ain't good for you. Maybe. All right. So they're going to get some chicken. All right. What else? What else is good? What else is good? Chicken. What else is good? All I know about is chicken. What's some other good birds? Quail. All right. Quail. And different birds. All right. But I'm gonna be, well, let me slow down. If I'm one of the ones nearest to Allah, I'm wanting some chicken. All right. Here we go. So they're gonna be some chicken, flesh of fowl, fruit. Does this match with the angel? What the angel say? Then the angel showed me a river of the water of life, as clear as crystal, flowing from the throne of God. See, they're close to the throne. They're close, and of the Lamb. Remember the angel said the Lamb is one of the ones nearest. Right there, slapped close to the throne. Down the middle of the main street of the city, on either side of the river, stood a tree of life, bearing 12 kinds of fruit, and yielding a fresh crop for each month. So this is the fruit. And this fruit comes from the tree of life that we was barred from. And the leaves of the tree are for the healing of the nations. Now, I don't know if the nations can eat the fruit, but they can eat, they can eat the leaves. Okay? And from this tree, it's like you eat the leaves, you heal. I guess whatever ailments you have, you got to keep eating from it, right? Because mankind, my question is, was mankind made immortal? No. Mankind was made to die. Adam was made to die. He was made to die. Like, I know people say, okay, he after he ate from the tree of the wisdom, then he was gonna die. No, he was made to die. Death was decreed. But if he was granted to eat from the tree of life, then he can live. Because it seems like you have to continuously eat from the tree to stay alive, to regenerate. Or eat these leaves and you heal yourself. So if you got a cut or you get old, you can eat from the tree and then you regenerate it. But Adam and Eve was barred from the tree of life they couldn't eat from the tree of life, so eventually they were going to die. So them being barred from the tree of life, that caused the death. But if they was able to eat from the tree of life, they could live forever. Not forever, but they could continue living. Yeah, they can live forever. They can eat from it. They can live forever. But for a long time. Only Allah lives forever. Everything will perish, according to the Quran. What's next? El Lulu, the pearls. El Lulu, pearls. One's closest to the Creator, the wide-eyed. All right, we're going to talk about the El Lulu. El Lulu, Quran, and companions with beautiful, big, and lustrous eyes. This is the ones nearest to the Creator. Like unto pearls, well guarded. Large eyes. That word in Arabic is inun, inun, inun. The large-eyed ones. Now these are beings, okay? Who created them? Where did they come from? Who are they? Are they humans? Did they come from Adam and Eve? When were they created? Where did they come from? They're going to have large eyes. They're going to be able to communicate with us. They're going to be companions. They got big eyes. So they're a little different. Their eyes are larger. Who created them? Where did they come? Where did the Inun come from? Are they written about in other cultures? It says pearls, El Lulu. What is El Lulu? Now, who are the Inun? In Aramaic, the Irene, this is the word for the watchers. All right, the watchers, the sons of Elohim that came down, the watchers in the book of Enoch, that came down and had sex with the daughters of men. All right. The Irene was a lower level, human-like, angelic, sent to watch over mankind. They were called the watchers. And they came down and they had sex with the daughters of men. They was able to have sex with the daughters of men. Where did they come from? Who created them? Who are they? Now, did all of the watchers disobey and come down and do that? No. There were some of the watchers that did not come down and did not disobey and did not go down to earth and have sex and was cursed. Some of them stayed up there. The Sumerians called them the Ijiji. This word Ijiji means eyes, and they're known for having large eyes. And they were servants. They're known for having large eyes. When were they created? These are the watchers. I'm not talking about the ones that came down. I'm talking about the ones that did not disobey and stayed up there. They all didn't come down. All right. Some of them fell and some of them didn't follow the watchers during the flood. So these large eyes, these are the watchers that did not come down. All right. The Ijiji, large eyes ones. They got big eyes. Like unto pearls, well guarded. Now this word pearls is Lulu, because we know that Abraham was from Ur. He was from Sumer. And Lulu is a word meaning a primitive worker. All right. The one who has been mixed with the Eloheems through the mixing of blood, not sex. But I'm not going to get into all that. That's a whole nother lecture. All right. So this Arabic word El Lulu is connected to a Sumerian word Lulu, which is the primitive workers that was mixed with the Elohim, like the son of Elohim, the watchers, the big-eyed ones. All right. That they dwell in the garden. All right. So now there it said it gives a characteristic of pearls, of like a pearl. You have a shell, and then you have pearls are grown out of the shell. All right, you go to the beach, you can find you might find a pearl inside a shell. So now let's look at this. Pearls give evidence of their creation, how pearls are grown in a shell. Now I'm not gonna go too deep. And certainly did we create man from an extract of clay. Then we place him as a sperm drop in a firm lodging. Then we made the sperm into a clot of congealed blood. Then of the clot we made a lump. Then we made out of the lump bones and clothed the bones with flesh. Then we developed out of it another creature. So blessed be Allah, the best of creators. Allah is the best. He's the best of the creators. He taught them how to. They said, let us make man. They asked Allah to make a man as well. And he taught them how to make a man. He's the best of creators. Because he taught the angels. So we came from water, according to the Quran. They took clay to extract the sperm. They took the sperm, they turned the sperm into a blood clot. They took the blood, they lumped the blood. They took blood, made blood into a bones. Your bones is blood, is made from blood. Then they took the bones and they clothed the bones with flesh and created and made a new creation. That's why it says we. Now Allah created man on a potter's like a potter's wheel. Allah created man in the stomach. I mean, in a woman's stomach. Allah did that. If you go reading the Quran, it talks about when Allah creates you when you're a baby and you grow and you become a child. It says Allah did that. It says Allah created Adam. All right. Like pottery from dust. Now right here, we created man. The Eloheems are telling you how they created the man as well. But we'll get into that. That's a whole nother lecture. Ooh, let me go back. We're gonna go back. That's a whole nother lecture. All right. But Adam was the first man. Adam and Eve was the first man. But some stuff happened after that. And we'll get into that a little later. Allah is the best of creators. Therein they will hear no nonsense and no accusations, but only the greeting peace, peace in gardens of bliss. So the greetings there will be peace, peace. All right. And there is a differentiation of greetings, but I'm not going to get into that either. All right. Peace, peace is the grease. I mean, it is the grease. Peace, peace is the greetings of those nearest to Allah. Salam, salam, salam. And I can show you in another part of the Quran where there's a different greeting for those of the right hand. Those of the right hand, let's talk about those on the right hand. And those on the right hand, how are those on the right hand amid thornless oak trees and clustered banana trees and intensive shade and outpouring water and abundant fruit, neither withheld nor forbidden. Why do they need shade? Why do they need shade from what? Is there a sun? It says in the book of Revelations that he's going to create a new heaven and a new earth. Is this earth? They need shade from what? They're going to be in oak trees. They're not going to be in gardens, orchards. Another translation says orchards. An orchard is not a garden. Oak trees. This is not a garden. There's a difference between an orchard and a garden. Because we always say, oh, yes, I'm going to the garden. I'm going to the garden. Garden is the garden for everyone. There's going to be a new heaven and a new earth. I don't know. We're going to find out. What else they're going to get? Those of the right hand and uplifted mattresses. We have created them of a special creation and made them virgins, tender, and unaging. Right here, they're going to have, I looked up the words. And some translation says thrones, but it's not, that's not the word. It's not the word for throne. So when it talks about the people nearest to Allah, it says they're going to be on thrones. When it talks about those on the right hand, it says they're going to be on couches or upraised raised mattresses. And it's two separate words. While Furushim, and then for thrones is Sururun. Two different words. It didn't say those on the right hand are going to be on thrones. Made them virgins. We have created them of special creation. So the ones on the right hand, for the women, they're going to be made virgins. Unaging. They're not going to age. Tender. They're going to be resurrected as a special creation. Let's keep going. Difference between the right hand and the ones nearest. Ones nearest are in gardens. The right hand are in tree orchards, banana trees. Those on the right hand, for those on the right hand, a multitude from among the first. A lot of people, well, a multitude from the first, and a multitude among those in the latter days. So most people in the latter days are not going to be nearest. They're going to be on the right hand. A lot, So a lot of the old ancient times and a lot from the latter times. But not a lot from that's going to be nearest. All right. Those on the left hand. And those on the left hand, how are those on the left? In hot wind and boiling water and shadow of black smoke, neither cool nor refreshing. So these are the people of the left. They're going to be in black smoke, boiling water, drinking boiling water. Those on the left, surely they lived before that in ease, and they persisted in the great violation. They lived in ease. They were rich, some of them. Nation of Islam. This is a warning, Nation of Islam. 5%ers. Warning to those who do not believe in the resurrection of the dead. And they used to say, this is the ones on the left hand, when we die and become dust and bones, shall we then indeed be raised? Or our fathers of yore? So the those on the left hand didn't believe that the Creator can resurrect us to our fingertips, to our bones and fingertips. They said it's a metaphor. When we die and become dust and bones, shall we then indeed be raised? They question the resurrection. Yes, we will be resurrected physically all the way up to our fingertips, all the way up to the bones. So Nation of Islam, get rid of that teaching, or you will be of those on the left suffering on the day of resurrection. Those on the left and everybody else, I just used them because they was just popped up on my mind. Those on the left say the ancients and those of the latter times will surely be gathered together for the appointed hour of a known day. Then shall you, O you who err and deny, eat of the tree of Zakum. So they're going to eat of a tree. They're going to fill their bellies with, and they're going to drink after this boiling water, and drink as drink. They're going to be drinking like a thirsty camel, eating from this accursed tree with black smoke and boiling water. This is their entertainment on the day of requital. So believe in that day. Believe in the day of resurrection. Believe that the Creator is going to resurrect you, fully resurrect you. It's easy for Allah to resurrect you all the way to your bones, bring you to life again. In conclusion, this is message from the Elohim. We have created you. Why do you not then accept? See you that which you admit. Is it you that created it, or are we the creator? We have ordained death among you, and we are not to be overcome, that we may change your state and make you grow into what you know not. And certainly you know the first growth. Why do you not then mind? See you what you sow. Is it you that caused it to grow? Or are we the causer of growth? So when you put a seed in the ground, are you the ones that make it grow? No, those Eloheems from the Creator makes it grow. If we please, message from the Eloheems, if we pleased, we will make it shaft. Then when you cry, you lament, surely we are burdened with debt. Nay, we are deprived. See you, the water which you drink. Look at the water you drink. Do you bring it down from the clouds? Or are we the bringer? If we pleased, we could make it saltish. Why give you not thanks? So all these people saying that they're gods, and some of them say that they're the God. They don't even bring water down from the clouds. They put the seed in the ground, water it, and wait. Last one. See you, the fire which you kindle. Reflect. Look at the fire. Is it you that produced the trees for it? Or are we the producer? We have made it a reminder and an advantage for the wayfarers of the desert. So glorify the name of thy Lord, incomparably great. So all these trees on the planet, these trees, we did not plant these trees. Just drive in your car. Look on the side of the road to see all the trees. No human planted that. If you go to the Amazon, who planted those trees in the Amazon forest? Some people, there's places where humans never touch ground. Who planted the trees? If we was here on the planet and the planet didn't have any trees, and a human being planted one tree, it wouldn't expand all over the planet. There's beings that planted these trees and set it up. There's different kinds of herbs and stuff all over this planet. Who planted them? They came from nowhere. Think about it. Reflect. Give thanks to the Creator. Take time out of your day to give thanks to the Creator. Think about the fire. We didn't create fire. If we didn't have fire, we would be cold. Very cold. So it's very disrespectful that we give thanks to idols. We give thanks to idols when the Creator has set everything up. I mean, it's like blatant. That's why we're gonna get in trouble. That's why, not we, but that's why, you know, there's gonna be a hellfire, because we don't know the extent of what the Creator has done for us. We don't really understand it. Life, your very bones, your eyes, everything you got, your intelligence, everything you got came from the Creator. So think about, if you, this is my last point and then I'll let it go. If you go and you build a house for your wife or for whoever, you build a house and you tell your wife, come to the house, look, I built you this house. And your wife go get another man and give your man the credit and praise another man, saying, oh, this man right here built my house. He helped me. And she kissing on another man. And you built the house with your own hands. You even put food in the house. And she gives all that credit to another man that did not build a house. You will go crazy. That's why the Most High is gracious, because we should already be gone for the disrespect. We're doing worse. We're giving credit. We're giving credit to idols that can't even talk. That's double disrespect. Or if you're a woman and you spend your whole day creating a meal for your family. Now, I ain't gonna say that. That would be crazy. Some women go crazy. So long, can you? Yeah, your family don't come and eat it. All right, but I'm gonna leave that one alone. All right, Salams, can you elaborate on message from ELOHEEM? Also elaborate on right hand female believers. Oh yeah. People say the females don't get anything, but it says that the females it says, well, it say females. It said they'll be made virgins. They're gonna be made a special creation. So whatever, if they lost their virginity, they're gonna be giving their virginity back and look very good. It says in other places it talks about the beautiful smells and the flowers and stuff, and women love the smells, women love the flowers. Those nearest to the Creator, that's not only a male thing, you know. Yeah, message from Elohim. Yeah. So I mean, when I say message from the Elohim, the Gabriel is talking. That's why I say message from you. This is in the Quran. Let me show you real quick, and then so when I say message from the Elohim, it's because it's saying we have made it a reminder. We did this. All right. That's why I say message. If we please, we could make it saltish. Why give you not thanks? So the Elohim, Gabriel is the Elohim. This is the we. If we please, we, and Gabriel and the angels, the host. The creator is the Lord of the host, the heavenly host. They don't want you to pray to them. When you pray to the creator, all right, that's what they want you to do. They don't want you to worship them. They want you to worship the creator. They don't want your worship. They're servants of the creator. They're satisfied with you worshiping the one God because they were taught. They were created by the one God. And they were given power and given their position. Whatever the Most High want them to do was given to them by the creator. So they want you to give thanks to the one God. And they good with that. All right. Any more questions? Anybody got any questions? So worship the creator, the one God, without any partners. All right. Don't worry about what these people are saying. Don't worry about what these people are doing. Where do you want to be on the day of judgment? Do you want to be of those on the right, the companions of the right, the companions of the left? Or do you want to be nearest to the creator, of those nearest to the creator? Where do you want to be? So do not deny the hellfire. Do not deny the day of judgment. Don't say that it doesn't exist and it's not coming. Do not deny the resurrection. Turn it into some type of metaphor. Because if you do, you will be on the left. All right. So that little part, that was the message to my brothers and sisters in the nation or whatever. That was my message to them and whoever else don't believe in a physical resurrection. Okay. And it is true. The Eloheems are not a spook. They're not spook. They're not ghosts. They are really alive, just in another realm. And we're veiled from the real life, the real living that's going on. They're not ghosts. They're not dead. They're living, more alive than us. And they can resurrect us into a better body. All right. So I am done. I know I was struggling with this technology, but we got through it. And I hope you all learned something. And I know, just make sure the number one thing you need to do is make sure that you're not a shirker. I just made up a new word. Make sure that you're not a polytheist. Make sure you believe in the one God and give thanks, everything. If you got a garden and your garden grows, give thanks. If it don't grow, give thanks. For your food, be humble, give thanks to the one God for your life and for everything that the creator has given you and has not given you. Because sometimes the creator withholds stuff from people because that thing will destroy them. Okay? If you have a gambling problem, why would the Most High give you a bunch of money? So, I'm done. I hope everybody have a good day. And I'm out. Peace.